She was the most beautiful in the village, and she knew it. She would often look down on people and treat them with contempt. She believed that she was better than everyone else because of her wealth and beauty. Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a proud and arrogant lady named Adaeze. She was born into a wealthy family and had everything she ever wanted. She was the most beautiful in the village, and she knew it. She would often look down on people and treat them with contempt. She believed that she was better than everyone else because of her wealth and beauty. Her parents loved and treated her like an egg because she was their only daughter in the midst of 4 brothers. They were very wealthy and popular in the village. Her father was a retired Air Force Marshal, and her mother was the saving women leader. Her mother was well respected because of their wealth, but the majority of people loved her because she was humble and treated everyone with respect and equally. People always get confused when they see Adaeze behave the way she did. They always refer to her as the black sheep of the family, seeing how her brothers behaved too. One day, while walking through the village, Adaeze saw a young man named Chike. He was poor but handsome, with a kind heart and a gentle spirit. He was going about his business of making shoes. Adaeze walked up to him very proudly and requested that he make her a shoe. Chike was sincere to inform her that he cannot make the particular shoe she described, that he just started the business and has not made enough money to buy the particular material for the shoe she needed. Adaeze insulted the living daylight out of him. She even advised him to carry his wretched body and leave the shop, lest she would buy him and the shop together. Chike, on the other hand, was not impressed by Adaeze's wealth or beauty. He saw through her arrogance and knew that there was more to life than material possessions. He decided to teach Adaeze a lesson that would change her life forever. He chose to be nice and friendly to her. Even when he was not her type, he kept showing her kindness, and she was curious to find out why he was being so nice to her after everything she had said to him. One day, Chike invited Adaeze to his home. She was surprised that he lived in a small hut, but she was even more surprised by what she saw inside. The hut was filled with love, laughter, and happiness. Chike's family welcomed Adaeze with open arms, and she felt a warmth that she had never experienced before. Adaeze immediately drawn to him, but she didn't want to admit it. She tried to ignore her feeling and continued to treat Chike with disdain. The more she becomes difficult, the more he was nicer to her. This broke her. It was like a dream to her that someone could be so nice to a proud and arrogant person. She began to feel butterflies whenever she think of Chike, and she wondered if she was actually feeling something for a poor shoemaker. As the days went by, Adaeze spent more time with Chike and his family. She learned about their struggles and their joy, and she realized that there was more to life than wealth and beauty. She began to see the world through Chike's eyes, and she fell in love with him. Adaeze's family was not happy about her relationship with Chike. They believed that he was not good enough for her and that she should marry someone from a wealthy family. They warned her never to see him again and invited a man they have arranged to marry her. Obi, the son of a wealthy businessman, he started working with Adaeze round the village, and Chike was very hot seeing them together. Adaeze had stopped visiting Chike, and she wasn't talking to him too. They fixed a date for her marriage rite, and she visited Chike and advised him to come. Chike was angry and promised her that he will leave the village before that time, so that he will not get to see the woman he loved being taken by another man because he is poor and the other is wealthy. Adaeze begged him to show up on that day if he truly cares about her. Chike insisted, and Adaeze ran home sad. The following day, Chike visited his friend Ude and told him everything. Ude advised him to show up but should be very careful. He also offered to go with him. On the day of the marriage celebration, who is who in the society were invited, everyone wearing a smile as they dressing good for the day. Adaeze is given a wine to give to the man she wants to marry, and she took it round and went straight to where Chike was sitting with his friend Ude and gave him the wine. There was an exclamation of abomination. Everywhere scattered. Her father threatened to disown her, but Adaeze didn't care. She knew that Chike was the one for her, and she was willing to fight for their love. In the end, Adaeze's family realized that they were wrong about Chike. They saw how much he loved Adaeze and how happy he made her. They gave their blessing to the couple, and Adaeze and Chike got married in a beautiful ceremony. From that day on, Adaeze was no longer proud or arrogant. She had learned that true happiness comes from the heart, not from material possessions. She and Chike lived happily ever after, spreading love and joy wherever they went.